Okay.
It's going to be a long fucking video. So anyway, where were we?
Okay, so we got that iHub taken care of. I guess I'll go to the next
Yeah, I
question.
have is very well worth it because, okay, I know what I was going to say. You know, these stocks and trading, it's all based on social, you know? I mean, the biggest pieces of shit out there can run like a raped ape, and the best companies with good financials don't do shit.
It is
It's
amazing.
all based on buyers and sellers and what they think it's worth and whether they can make money or not, you know?
Huh?
And so when you have the biggest stock message board in the world, which is what iHub is, there's just so much information there and so much gold that you have to use it. I mean, and not only that, but iHub can run stocks, and they do all the time. Just like you said, you got caught up in the Momo, and caught up
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the posting. It's everything's social nowadays. I mean, it was always social before, but with the internet and everything, now it's really social. I mean, back in the day, people would read what the Wall Street Journal,
Yeah.
and it's all based on. So yeah, yeah, definitely, absolutely. That's why the
Okay.
I have talk button is right there down at the bottom next to the symbol because it's the one I use the most. I mean, you can also push the Twitter button. You can push.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, we should probably do that. Let me push the Twitter button on. Oh, not Coho. I was gonna push it on. What was that other one? Oh, the one
Pre-
before that.
Go back to previous.
What was that one? Oh, CNTO. Okay, let me do
Yep.
that one. Let's see if there's anybody tweeting anything, because Twitter's a force to be reckoned with, also. Okay, and oh, there's one other thing. When you post on iHub, you can have an option to tweet that post by
Oh, you
default.
can?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh hell yeah! Every time I post on iHub, it gets tweeted.
I didn't know that. I wonder if I should go back posting.
Hell yes.
Although I
I
don't.
mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. Why not pump your own stock? I mean, I don't pump it, but I will. Like if I run into something good, like a good stock that I think is really going to go, I will definitely spread the word to get more eyeballs on it. And
Well, how many? You know, it's funny. I have. I don't know. Let me just go look how many followers I have. Because back in the day, I used to actually be able to affect because you know who Tim Sykes is.
oh, I hate that
He
fucker.
Well, he put me. I was at one of his events, and at the time, I was on Covester. I was like in the top 10 or the top 5,
Right.
and he found out, and he did an interview with me, and then he posted something, and he put my handle in there, and I got a bajillion. I don't know. I have a few thousand followers, but
Wow.
I don't know, and I still get them every once in a while. So I wonder, but I haven't posted in years.
Well, you should, especially after you buy something and you think it's
Maybe
good.
I should, especially with because I can also like retweet your stuff or
Oh yeah.
stuff like that too, right?
In fact, I will follow you, and you can follow me. Now,
So
now, I'm not saying pump your. There's a difference between pumping stuff that you believe in, that you think people can make money on, and pumping stuff so you can get the hell out.
no, I never
Yeah,
ever.
yeah,
You see, here's the thing with me. I'm a momentum trader, and even if I find stuff that I think is going to go, yeah, I'm always. If I ever sent out a message, it's because I'm myself caught up in the hype. Does that make sense? In the
yeah. And you
Momo.
think the thing has possibilities. I mean,
Yeah. So how do I? Let me see. Am I even on? Oh, here I am. I'm Liquid Millions. How do I send you my?
let me see if I can find you.
Yeah,
Send
Liquid Millions should bring it up.
Liquid Millions.
Yeah, I'm not a millionaire at all.
Well,
But back in the day,
where's my search? Oh, there it is. Liquid Millions. Why isn't it typing? Oh. I'm Zardi, Zardiw. I'm the only one. You'll find me easily. Okay, Liquid
yeah,
Millions. Liquid Millions. People.
Twitter's What is it? What is your ZA? Wait, I think I follow you already.
ZARDIW. JZ, there it is. I found you. Follow.
Yeah, I follow you already, right?
Oh crap. Where'd it go? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you now.
Okay.
JZ.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
following you. I'm following you
I'm,
around like a little puppy dog. Could
I'm following you too. I guess I wasn't following you. I thought it was. Oh, maybe I was following DDAmanda.
have been, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't posted. I don't know when was it. But if you look at my posts, they were a lot of them were the big promos back
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah.
You know when they worked. So all right, cool.
All right, so we got
Uh,
the social media out of the way.
yeah,
Very
good. So
important.
let's go to. So
Next
the
one.
next one is how do I access real-time 8K spy alerts through DDAmanda and learn how to use them? I'm completely clueless. And would you even suggest this? Is this a good thing for me to invest my
Well,
time
if
in?
you're halfway experienced, I do recommend it, but that's a whole different. Okay, see, there's two main uh, software packages available. There's DDAmanda, and then there's AK Spy, and AK Spy includes DDAmanda. So what we'd have to do is we'd have to terminate your current subscription to DDAmanda, and then you sign up for AK Spy, and then you'll be back. You know, you get both. That's how it
Okay,
works.
so it's like an add-on thing.
Well, no, they're two separate things. It's just that DDAmanda is just DDAmanda, and AK Spy is AK Spy plus DDAmanda. I mean, DDAmanda is included with AK Spy. Let's put it that way.
I got you. Okay, so what is there a difference in price for the AK Spy?
Yeah, yeah. AK Spy is a lot more. AK Spy is around 300 a month, but with a promo code, I think it's 265. I'd have to.
Okay, so the question comes down to, I guess, is this something that I think I'll actually
Well,
use?
AK Spy is totally unique, and nobody's doing this. I mean, there are some scanners out there for AKs, and there's guys. A lot of traders will, park themselves on the SEC on Edgar and watch these AKs go flying through. I think Equity Feed has real-time alerts on AKs, but nobody is doing what AK Spy does. What AK Spy does is actually reads the AK, looking for what I call significant phrases. Okay,
Okay.
like material event. I mean, there's like 85 different phrases that it looks for in an AK. Okay, and plus it scans your 14s, and it also scans your 15s, Form 15s. Um, and I think Daily List Spy is included with DDAmanda, but so when an AK comes out, it doesn't see there's hundreds of AKs get filed every day, but how do you know which ones are the ones that could lead to a stock run? Okay,
Right, that's right.
so that's what the AK Spy does. It actually reads them, parses them, and looking for certain phrases that, in theory, will lead to a run. Now, here's the thing: there's a lot of noise. In other words, there's a lot of AKs spy alerts that come out that don't lead to anything. you know, but
Right.
the ones that do can be insane. Okay, like let me go to iHub. Um, Let me go to iHub Talk. Let me go to the DDAmanda board. I think it's RBNW is the one that had
I know that symbol.
DD. Oh, by the way, I suggest you go to the DDAmanda board on iHub, and there's a ton of examples of, stuff that ran. So let's
Yeah,
see.
I haven't done that yet, but
Yeah,
yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
it's got a lot of samples that you can look at, and then you get kind of a feel for what kind of stuff you're looking for, what kind of stuff will run. RBNW, okay, RBNW. I got the AK Spy alert on that at it's within seconds. It's within 38 seconds, from 0 to 38 seconds that it hits Edgar that you'll get the alert. I mean, it's real fast.
Wow,
And
wow.
I got the alert at 10:58, well, which is actually 1:58 Eastern time, I guess. And that thing started running. I got in at 55. Okay. And if you punch up RBNW, I kind
Yep,
of
I'm in.
in DDAmanda. That's the other cool thing about DDAmanda is you can just punch in a stock symbol and somebody mentions something and you can find out all about it real fast.
Yeah, I
But
like
anyway,
that.
on Thursday that AK came out. It opened at 37, 0037. I got in at 55, and I blew out at 81, and then I went to 200.
Wow.
And the next day I went to 257 on Friday. So yeah, I mean, I made a nice chunk of money, but I should have stayed. I thought
Wow.
it was petering out. So yeah, I mean, you know, I forgot what I threw at it, $500 or something. But anyway, so I made a nice little chunk of change. So when those do come out, the good ones, yeah, it's well worth it. But you got to know what you're doing, and you can't. I have the default parameters are it won't look at anything over 5 cents. Okay, and that's because what'll happen is you can get burned out. Okay, you can
Right.
get burned out on the alerts. But
Yeah.
for instance, let me see what I'm. For instance, okay, on Friday there were. Let's see how many alerts there were on Friday. Jesus, I think that was some weird day, but there were in total actual alerts. Jesus, maybe 100.
Wow.
But I don't alert on Nasdaq. I don't alert on NYSE, and a lot of those are, because generally those big board stocks they have an AK come out. It doesn't. Nothing really happens. Okay, I'm a gambler. What can I say?
Right.
I'm
Yeah, you're looking
a
for
hard way
potential.
shooter. Okay,
Yeah.
so um, okay, so for OTC on Friday there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12. There were 12 of them. Okay, and I eliminated like PHBIs at 95 cents, so I eliminated that one. I eliminated SMLR. So I got maybe 2 or 3 alerts a day now. Okay, sometimes 5, 6. So it's not too bad. It doesn't burn out. You won't
Right.
burn out. But yeah, I
Okay.
recommend it.
Okay.
I mean,
Uh,
I want to address this. A lot of people think, DD Demand it's so expensive and AK Spy. And yeah, it's expensive, but not really. Not if you're going to make 4 figures. I mean, the philosophy is make money, make good money using these tools. If you're not making good money using these tools, then yeah, it's expensive, and then you need to find a different hobby.
yeah. No. I'm totally with you. I mean, I'll tell you this. I've been with Equity Feed, who's now Scans. I don't know what's going on with that company because they've just Scans is a complete disaster.
Say what?
But it's a complete disaster. Scans.
Yeah,
They're now Scans.
I didn't. I never heard of that.
Yeah, Equity Feed is no longer at. It was they were supposed to make a transition at the end of last month. At the end of this month, there was no more Equity Feed. It's Scans.
Oh, they changed it.
There's,
They sold.
well, they're saying it's the same company, and the one guy that I've been always emailed back and forth with, I can't remember his name, is still there. But their email response used to be quick. It's horrible now, and the charting is a disaster. The scans are having issues.
Well,
Anyway, long story short, sorry.
Equity Feed is wonderful. Okay,
Well,
it's a
long
wonderful
story
tool. It
short, I've
was.
been using it since 2003. Since I went full time in 2007 trading, but I use it every day. So
Yeah,
I'm a loyal customer. If something's working for me, I'm not leaving.
yeah.
So I get what you're saying.
No, I
If
mean
it's working for
it's a.
you, you're making money. Yes.
See, the only issue with Equity Feed is this: it's real time.
Right.
Now, for me, I'm not a real
Well,
time guy. If they give me an alert on something, I don't. For a hardcore day trader, yeah, it's great. But I like to find, longer term plays. I like to find, hole in the wall stuff, insiders, bounce plays, that kind of stuff. And I like to take my time. I don't like to sit there and make a split decision on whether I'm going to throw $3 grand at something. You know what I mean?
right.
So I mean, Equity Feed is wonderful if you're hardcore and if you're real time and can devote it to it. and then DDAmanda's just, it's like apples and oranges, really.
Right. Well, and that's why I signed up for DDAmanda. I'm looking for the other, because equity feed. I only trade 2:30 to 4, the last hour and a half
Oh
close.
yeah,
But
yeah. I remember
I
you
don't
saying
day
that.
trade. But I am looking for swing trades. But I trade momentum.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I'm looking. Actually, I think I have some questions, so I won't talk about that now. So I don't,
Well, let me address that real quick because
yeah.
there's a guy that said something about on iHub you have all these lists of like the breakout boards and most posted, but there's also a most read. Okay, the boards that are
Huh?
the most read, and he's got it down to the last hour, like which boards were the most read in the last hour. So this is one guy. He checks it out about 3:30, and he's looking at the most read boards in the last hour. Okay, and he's looking for stuff that has gone, going up real fast. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and he says he's had beautiful success playing that way.
Interesting.
Looking at the most. In fact, let me go to iHub quick.
Interesting. That sounds like an interesting.
Yeah, yeah. You click on the hot button, and you can either do most posted, and then you can do the last hour. Okay, and then I gotta hand it to iHub. They've really done some wonderful things. I mean, to help guys trade and what have you. But it'll show the change. Okay, the change percentage.
Oh, wait, I see only. So you're talking about, yeah, last hour. I never saw that.
Yeah, that's powerful. I mean,
Wow.
you could just sit on that and look for something that's you know going from 0 to 200 miles an
Yeah.
hour, and just fucking buy it. Just for the hell of it. No,
Yeah, I appreciate you telling me about that because that is kind of cool. I've never seen that.
no decision involved. Now, here's what.
Well, I'll pull up a chart anyway, but I like this. It's just another thing.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I
cool.
just added this to DDAmanda. Okay, under that social thing. Okay, and it's also in the scanner. So what you can do, like if you go back, let's go back to the scanner and do the social media. Go to the social media scan. Okay,
So where is that?
in the scanner on the pull down on the scanner, social media.
It's called social media?
It's the third
I'm
one
looking.
down on the pull down in the scanner. DDAmanda.
I don't know why I'm not following you.
Okay, you
I
know
mean,
where it says insider scan? Just go up 3 spots.
oh, it's a scan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm
yeah, yeah,
listening
yeah.
to you but not hearing you. Okay, so I'm in the scan. Social media. Got it.
Let me make this smaller. So what we do, let me move this around. Whoa. There. Social media scan. I'm putting it in the screen for my video. I don't even know what I'm going to call this thing. But anyway, and then if you go up on the scanner, okay, where it says media rank,
Got it.
and then it says media change, okay. Right now, it's I've got mine set at 11. Stocks that are in the top 11 and that haven't changed. But the thing is that during the day, um, okay, if you go just below the mini chart to the right, it says social media and then it has a number and then change in the number.
I see three. Yep. Yep. Social
Right
media
underneath
three
the
change 0.
RSI. Okay, that updates about the same way as AK Spy does. It's real time. Okay.
Oh, this is real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So during the day that'll change. So what you can do is you can make a special scan and then put a thing in the media change of say I don't know 30 or something like that, and just hit um, just hit the scan next button and scan the database.
So you're saying in this media change, I see media rank is 11. Media change, you're
Yeah, well,
saying put, did you say 30?
the media change you would put like 30. In fact, let's make a new scan. Let's just go to a new scan. Let's leave
Yeah,
that
that's
alone.
cool. Okay.
If you go all the way to the bottom, there's an open scan. The very bottom.
Oh yeah, I think I started to create one the other day, but I didn't finish.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot of scans you can just steal and make them yours. Like there's some Nasdaq scans and everything. Maybe I need to make more scans. I don't know. But anyway, let's pick that open scan. Okay.
I don't have open anymore, but I changed it to
Oh,
OTC
well,
test.
let's okay. Wait, let's find one that we can play with.
OTC test, it was one that I was creating, but I don't have the option for another open one.
No, there's no more opens. They're all. I'm trying to find one that I never use. How about this one? Nasdaq factor. Let's grab that one. You got that one? NASD factor.
Yeah.
Okay, let's change that to. I'm going to edit the name to SOCMED real. I'm just going to call it something different.
So you're changing it globally, yes?
No, this is just everybody. This is just for me, just for you.
Oh, so I need to follow what you're doing.
Well, yeah, give it a different name. You can call it whatever you want, but
Okay.
NASD factor, just change the name, edit the name to something else. So you know what it is,
Yeah, yeah,
It doesn't
gotcha.
matter what it is. But anyway, now we're going to put in some parameters, okay? So once you get it changed, okay, the price minimum, let's look at, I'm going to go 0.003.
Okay.
I'm going to make 0.003, oh, 03, 4 zeros, trip 3, and I'm going to look for a max price of, let's see, what do I want? How about let's just go 0.009, okay?
This I don't understand why you're doing, like, why wouldn't the max price be? So you're saying you don't want anything over a penny?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. Okay.
see, here's the thing. We're just going to try this out. We can go over a penny if you want, but
No, no, no. I was just curious because most of the things that I end up trading are over a penny. It's very rare I trade anything under a penny. But
oh,
is that because, yeah, it's very, very, very rare.
okay. Well
Uh,
then,
but
here's
what I'm wondering is, do you do that for a reason? Are more
well,
of these
yeah,
plays, the insider plays and stuff, sound
yeah,
lower?
because most traders are cheapskates. You got a lot, they and it's the volatility. These
Interesting.
the ones below a penny are the ones that do the real moves. I mean,
Okay.
you
Well,
don't
let's stick with this in the scan.
you don't often see a penny stock going from 3 cents to 20 cents. I mean, I guess it happens, but not often. I mean,
Okay.
the lower price, the cheapies, they move more.
Okay.
That's what
All
I've
right.
found. Of course, on the other hand, there's been a trend recently to where it seems like the penny ones are the ones that are moving now. It's like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've never had a problem in momentum over a penny. But look, I'm
You
looking for
can
a new strategy too. So I'm
you
going to
can play
keep my
with it.
scan what you're just setting it at.
We'll just do this for now. Okay, dollar traded minimum. I'm gonna put 0. You got to put a number in there, and then the max. I'll leave that at 9912345 6. That's max. In other words, I don't care how much it's traded. Okay.
Right. Gotcha.
On the factor, I'm going to make that 0 also. And when a value is 0, it gets ignored. Okay. So the only thing I want for this is I'm going to change the immediate change from 0 to, I'm going to look at anything that's changed over, say, 20.
And what does that mean?
Well, it's based on iHub. There's 50. It's the top 50. Okay. A stock can have a social media rating from 1 to 50. 1 being the number 1 stock. Like RBNW right now has a social media of 3. In other words, it's the third highest. You with me?
Okay. Following you.
It's the third highest that people are posting about or reading
So you,
about. Reading about, not posting.
okay.
Reading. Reading is more powerful than posting. I've found. You know.
I agree. I think
I
it
mean,
makes sense.
there's guys that post a ton on a stock and it'll skew the actual interest in the stock. So I go by read. So
Yep.
that's what
Makes
social
sense.
media is based on, is the reads. Okay, so immediate change of 20. and everything else is 0. I'm going to push the next button and see what happens. Oh, it didn't find anything. Okay, let me try a
Yep.
let me try the pre button. See, I'm at the end of the database now. You should be also. If you got up,
Yep.
it
I
didn't
got
find
nothing.
one thing. Okay, why not? Okay, dollars traded minimum 0 max factor. Let's make the media change 5. In fact, let's make it 2, just as 3, just to see if we get anything.
Okay.
Ah, here we go. Okay, with the media change of 3, CMGO came up.
Why did I get SNPW?
I
So
don't know. Oh, maybe you
you're
started somewhere different.
you're trip 03 to 009.
Right.
Minimum 0, traded maximum the 99 1 2 3 4 5 6, and
Yeah,
that's the only thing I changed other than media change 3.
yeah, in case you're curious, so the reason for that max 19999123456 is that the field's too small to put all 99999s, and then you don't really know what you got in there, unless you.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. You could see
So
it.
I just
Yeah.
wrote 9991234. That's what shows up on mine anyway, and then I know it's maxed out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that
everything
makes
else should be 0 except for immediate change, and there shouldn't be any check boxes.
no check boxes. Media change 3. Everything else 0. Why did I get? Let me try next again.
Where are you at? You're on an F.
I got SP, SNP. Oh, now I got Z's. So all I had, maybe it was start mine.
SMPW. Did you get SMPW?
Yep, that's the one I got.
Okay, I got that one too. Okay,
Okay.
so that one is a +7. Now, at the end of the day, DDAmanda does a cumulative type of social media thing to where it's going by. I think it compares today versus 24 hours or something like that. Okay. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like a cumulative. It's a different. It's not the last hour. Okay. It's like today versus 24 hours. I mean, that's how it compares and determines what the change is. You know what I mean? I mean,
So it's, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
there's different. Okay, like on that hot. Okay, on that hot thing, there's uh, the last 24 hours, the previous 24 hours, the last hour, and today. Okay,
Right.
I'm not sure which one it uses during the update because that's at the end of the day. I think it might use last hour. No, it doesn't use that. I think it uses last 24 hours versus today, something like that. One of the two.
Okay.
But anyway, it tries to get the big picture at the end of the day
Yeah, okay.
instead of fine tuning into real time. But anyway, this will be an interesting scan to run during market hours.
Yeah, I like it.
You know, in fact, I just thought of that. I need to
I like it.
turn the guys.
Yeah.
Except the only thing is, guys are going to be running scans and they're going to they're going to put a lot of load on the server. But that's all right. I think it can handle it. We've got our own server. We'll see what happens if the server gets bogged down or not. It should. If not, I'll just.
Well, there are a lot of guys, like there are a lot of people that do that are in the room that do this.
No. During the day, there's very little load on the server right now. You know, and then we have members. I've got like I don't know how many members we got, but most of them don't do much. There's only like a few really active guys that I've found. Like you,
Gotcha.
Robert, me, Linwood, some of the other guys that are really active. Because what happens is people they sign up for something, they get it, and then they use it every once in a while or forget it.
Yeah, yeah.
Who knows?
Yep.
But
I
anyway, this
got
is
it.
an interesting thing. I'm gonna try this. And I mean, you just during the last half hour, which is what you like.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Yep, that's my
Maybe the
time anyway.
last hour, just push that button every once. Do a scan every once in a while. The next button and see what it finds. Like it found CMGO. There's only 2 it found. Okay, here's another use for the stock list button. If you push the stock list button, it'll tell you how many stocks satisfy the criteria. Okay, and there's only 2, CMGO and SMPW right now. Okay,
Oh yes, yeah. Okay.
we've had a meeting, so that's you know there's only two. I wonder how many insiders there are. So that's another use for it. Like the insider right now is only finding 18 stocks. See, here's the other thing. This is on parameters. If you have those two wide, you're going to get 50 stocks. And to me, that's not very useful. That's too many.
Yeah, I agree.
So then I will do stuff like I will change the 10 days dollar cadence. How much does it trade in the last 10 days? Or I'll change the factor, or I'll change some other stuff, to narrow it down. Because right now it's limited to 35 on the stock list.
Huh, and I only got 13.
Well, you only get 13, but it maxes out at 35.
Oh, I got you. I
I mean, if you get more than 35 at the very end, it'll say something like too many stocks.
I think I saw that on one scan. So what is that? What happens when there's too many? That the cutoff is the cutoff.
The stock list, the list itself is limited to 35 stocks.
Gotcha. So anything after like that last symbol,
it'll just quit. If it finds more than 35, it'll say, you did something wrong, buddy.
You're out. Yeah. Gotcha.
Stocks. However, the next button will stop at every stock. It doesn't matter. It's just the stock list itself is limited to 35.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Now what am I doing?
Okay.
Oh, my buddy just showed up. I might have to cut this short, Jay.
That's all right.
Let me ask.
We'll continue the questions another time.
Ask me another question. Let's get the questions done.
You sure? I mean.
Yeah.
All right. So is it? So the next one is. Well, here's a quick one. Do you have a list of stocks because somebody mentioned that you send out stocks. So do you just post like a list, or do you do it as you find them?
No. Every once in a while, I will, throw out some picks.
Okay, so nothing formal, just.
No, it doesn't happen very often. I mean, if I find something really good, I'll probably buy some shares and then throw it in the room.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's not front loading or anything like that.
No, that's fine.
Totally legit.
Well, look, you got to buy first because it takes time to buy, right? I get it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I want to make money. I mean, if I find something, and that's perfectly all right for other guys. I mean, if you find something good, take a position, a nice position, but then tell us about it.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna post a couple, but I don't know. I'm just kind of watching to see because the one thing I don't want to do is clog up this. I only take 1 or 2 trades a day, but they're not what you guys are looking for. They're Momo trades. So I feel like one.
Well, I mean, you could always qualify that and say, hey, this is a Momo play. But I mean, if you think something has good possibilities, throw it in the room. Let the guys decide. I mean, nobody's pushing the buy button. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not all the time, but I mean, if you find something good on occasion or whatever, and you think, hey, I think this is going to go, throw it in the room.
Yeah. Gotcha.
What's wrong with that? The only thing, here's what's bad, though. This is what's bad, and this is what happens a lot on IAP. If you're pumping and posting the stock and all you've got in is sell orders, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm really.
I mean, I don't do that ever.
I've never even considered that, and the thing is, the positions I take, I'm not looking to unload. I want to be in it as long as I can. So when I take a position, I put my stop in at the close. Does that make sense? I put my stop in, and I want to max out that trade. I don't like sell in chunks. I'm all in and all out.
Right.
So, I never. Anyway, that's another story.
I never. It's
bad character in general to do that. Okay. So the next one is. So is it possible? Oh wait, I think we kind of answered this with history on. Oh yeah, no, we didn't answer this. So there's shrimp, right? Everyone knows shrimp, SHMP. So I was in that back at the end of January, but then I got in for a big position on February 1st, and that was my biggest trade of the year. I mean, that was a big trade.
February of what? Last year?
Yeah, February 1st. And my question is, you can't go back. Right now, don't let me pull it up.
No, we can only go back to February. Well, you can go back to February of last year, yeah.
You could go back to February here, but can you, like, if I wanted to go back and see the end of January, if there would have been clues,
No.
is there a way? That's it. So this is the cutoff.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Now there were a lot of clues. There were
I'm
clues
sure there had to have
in
been.
November. You know what I need to do is
There
I need to.
had to.
If you go to the DDAmanda board, you'll see them. Okay, just do a search on SHMP because I'm pretty sure I
Uh,
posted a bunch of screens. Okay,
okay.
because I
Yeah,
played
because
SHMP also. And the only bad, I mean, I found it with DDAmanda. I found SHMP in like I think it was November or something, uh, and I played that. The only bad thing about that was they were just diluting the living crap out of it. I mean, it's a wonderful fundamentals. The fundies were awesome, and it was just discouraging to see 14 days of red days in a row. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But then
yeah.
eventually, it ran to 84.
Okay.
There's no way. The only way you could go back that further than 200 days, because that's all we keep, is go to the DDAmanda board and see if there's a screenshot of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, then the next one, CETY. Can you pull this up in DD, Amanda? CETY.
Pulling it up now.
Okay, let me pull it up too.
All right, CTY. Oh, the other thing I wanted to point out is there's notes. Okay, you can put notes on stocks. Okay, that everybody can see.
Yeah, I don't know that that's
Let's do it right now. Let's play with it. Okay,
okay.
you see where it says that with that notes and there's the add button.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, just push it, and then what'll happen is a little pop-up will come up, and you can say shit like CETY going to the moon. Add public. Okay, so now if you reload CETY, you'll see my message at the bottom. Okay, and
So
everybody
maybe
can read that.
so if I,
Everybody sees that. Okay, so you can go practice. Throw something in there real quick.
but it's not. You're talking about quick notes, yes?
No, 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 no. Down toward the bottom where the watch button was, and um, above that turquoise thing, underneath the totals calculation area.
Oh, add notes.
Yeah, no, it's just add. Push that add button.
Oh, so I can keep private notes if I want.
Yes.
Okay. All
Push.
right. So I'll add,
Go
but
ahead.
I'm going to add public. You're saying.
Go. Just push the add button.
Okay. I got it, and
It'll
I've got a
pop
new
up.
window.
Okay, now
I'm going to
type
put in
something,
test.
and then save public.
Add public.
Yeah.
Add public.
Just put
Okay.
anything in there 'cause
Reload.
we're gonna delete it.
I don't see it. Would it come
You
up in
have to
quick
reload
notes?
it. You have to hit the go button again to reload the page. Let me see if I found it. Ah, test.
You see it? Why don't I see it? Where do you see it? Under quick notes?
No, down right below.
Oh, it would come back in the same notes section.
Yeah, each stock has a notes section. Okay, now do it again, and this time save private.
But I don't see where it's coming up. That's the
You
thing.
have to reload it. You have to hit the go button next to the symbol. You have to
I did
reload.
that.
You have to reload the stock. Do you see my message that says going to the moon?
No. No, I see. I only see like where the notes populate.
You got to scroll down at the very bottom. Right underneath that add button is a text area.
Okay, let me see. Okay, AK114. Oh, so you're saying it's at the end. I got it.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay, now do another note, and this time save private or
Okay.
add private.
And private. Okay.
And then reload it. Now
Reload.
this time I won't be able to see it. Nobody will be able to see it, and we don't. Nobody actually reads those either, so you don't have to worry. They are totally private. For one, I don't have the frickin' time to even go in there.
Well, I wouldn't want to clog it up. I mean, I could care less if anybody sees it, but
No,
I
no,
just
no,
wouldn't
no,
want to
no,
clog it
no.
up.
If you have a private note that you just want to keep a note to yourself
Uh
of
huh.
something, then you can add it private, and you're the only one that'll see it.
Okay.
And if you reload the page, you'll notice that there should be an asterisk. It'll be
Yep.
note number 3, okay?
Yep.
And there'll be an asterisk there, and that tells you that it's a private note. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Gotcha.
I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to go to edit, and you have to put the note number in the little edit box. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you push that, and then I'm editing, and now I'm going to delete it. My delete note. Okay. So now it's gone. So if you reload, it shouldn't be there anymore, and you can go ahead and delete your 2. Okay, also.
Yep. On. So let's see. Note number.
Yeah, this is a really cool feature. I like it because you know, I'm probably the guy that puts most of the notes in, but every once in a while, and I wish everybody would put notes in because it really helps everybody. You run across a stock, and I mean that's one of the first things I'll do also to see if there's any notes. Has anybody said anything about it? And it'll really help you because I mean you can avoid some pain. you know.
Interesting. Yeah. 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 All right. I'll start to look at these notes,
And
and
then
if I
you
have
have
it
all your
worthwhile,
these
add.
8Ks here, all these 8Ks and pre-14s and stuff. Those all come from AK Spy. Okay. In other words, that's not every 8K on the stock. That's just the ones that Spy has found over the years. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. So let's
Okay.
get back to what you were saying about
So
CETY.
okay. So CETY. So I bought it on February 11th. So let me scroll down to that. Um,
Oh wow, you got that
and,
right before a run, or oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you got
well,
okay. I got it.
yeah. Here's the thing. I bought it on February 11th at 6 cents, and actually sold it February the next day at 12. I got really lucky on the exit.
Yeah, it had a
But
high of 15.
the question is on this one, would it be possible to see anything in this before that move, or is there just too much noise going on here?
You mean
Because
before the
but
11th?
I bought it on the 11th. Yeah, and if you saw the factor on the 11th, it's basically too late because you're seeing it at the end of the day.
Yeah, 148. I don't know that 5 factor on the 8th, but see, my cutoff on the insider scan is 7, so I wouldn't have seen that. I mean, you can go down to 5, and that would kind of clue you in. But here's the other interesting thing about this: is this thing had 200-day lows. Or at least I don't know what they were back then, but they're lows now. Okay,
Uh huh.
the 140 and the 111 back then, those are 200-day lows. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying if, like, let's say we could see more data back in January, and this was actually the low, you're saying that might have been a clue too.
Yeah, I don't know if
That-
I don't know if it was low back then, but it's low now. But yeah, it's
that
just too
could have been
far
a clue.
back. We don't have the data anymore.
So do these drop back? Because I think I was watching that in some other video too. So sometimes they'll drop back to this like low and then move.
Yeah. In
Okay.
fact, that's drop back. You can read about drop back on the help page. Okay.
Okay.
That's a theory that I came up with. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I think I watched it.
Drop
Okay, so
back
that's interesting.
is.
All right. So the next one, I only have 3 left. I bought OOIL on 325. So let me pull that one up. OOIL.
Oh, this is one of these new expert tier ones. That's a funky ass shit that they came up with. You know that?
Yo, you mean they're OTC's tiers?
Yeah, they're gray, but now they're expert tier. It's like they're gray, but the market makers are, now we can trade them.
It's
It's
garbage.
funky ass shit, man.
It's
They
unreal.
can't make money on a stock that's not trading, right? So
That's right.
let's invent something.
That's right. Yeah, you're right on.
They're what do they call that? Unsolicited bullshit.
Yeah, just a joke.
So there should actually be level 2 on this. But look at that. Look at the volume. Every I've never seen this before. You notice every bar is solid red. That means they were all bid wax. Every fucking trade, damn near. Of course, the volume's not that high, but okay. So what about this one?
So, okay, so this one I bought on 325. It was a
Okay.
Momo play for me. So my question is,
Oh, here we go.
on 321, with that factor of 13, could that have been a clue? Or
Oh
again, is
yeah,
there too
yeah,
much noise
yeah. Oh
previous,
fuck.
like with all the
Oh
dollars
hell yes.
traded?
This would have showed up. You would
So,
have seen this,
so
especially
would you
when
have paid attention to that 13 is what I'm asking.
I would have you definitely. That's above
You
7, so
have,
that would have definitely showed up. And here's the other thing it would have clued you in is, hey, this thing's almost traded $1 million out of the blue. I would have bought this the next day. This is sort of what I call a no-brainer, right? Because with knowing nothing about the stock, okay, absolutely nothing. You look at the previous trading. I mean, yeah, it's traded some. I mean, it's jiggy as hell. Look at this. $500,000 traded, then 5,000 traded, 167, then 6,000. You know, I mean that's just crazy. You see what I'm saying? Back in
yeah.
February. I mean, how could you trade 485,000 one day and the next day only trade $240? You know,
So wait, where are you looking at the 480?
before February.
Oh, all the way back there. Oh, okay. So you're saying that is actually a clue rather than.
Well, I've never seen this before. That's crazy. I mean,
Oh,
okay,
interesting. Okay.
all right. January 31st. Okay, January
Yep.
31st. 524,081 factor.
Huge.
You would have clued in right there on the insider scan.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't have because I don't look at stocks that are trading at $1. You know, but
Right.
if you have your max price or your minimum price at $1 and you're looking at like from $1 to $3, hell yes, this would have showed up.
Gotcha.
This would have alerted, and then the 9 factor would have alerted. Well, it depends. For some reason 7 is my limit. I figure a 7 factor. I don't look at anything lower than that because it's just too much noise. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, and this is very interesting. Yeah, but see this thing. Here's the other reason I don't like these stocks. Because I'm a hardcore gambler. I'm a hard waste player, and from $1 to $3, I mean, yeah, that's 200%. But that's probably kind of unusual to have that kind of a gain. But it's not enough
It
for
is.
me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just not. It's just not. I mean, if I'm going to gamble, I want to see a possible return a lot higher than. On the other
Okay.
hand, but man, what a weird stock. Look at this. Now it went from $3, and then the bottom just drops out. It's nothing but red. It goes to 15 cents, 6 cents.
Yeah, it's bizarre, right?
What a weird stock. I'm surprised this thing wasn't halted.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And now it's actually at a 200-day low now, 2 cents, 1 cent, just recently. So what happened? You bought it?
Let me go back to my list. I bought it on the 25th. Yeah, so what I was wondering is on the 21st with that
Yeah,
factor of 13, if that could have been a
yeah, it would have showed up.
clue to pay attention to. So that's something you would have paid attention to.
Yeah, if your parameters are such that,
Okay.
yeah, 13 factor. That's pretty high.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if what I'm trying to figure out is because there was, even though there's not a lot of dollar volume here, but if the dollar volume was consistent, that's another question actually. If the dollar volume was consistent all throughout and that 13 popped out, would you still pay attention?
Yeah, because
Okay.
okay, for our listeners, anybody listening to this, let me explain what the factor is. This 13, what it means is that it traded 13 times the money that it normally trades. Okay, Like when this 13 factors showed up, that means that 721,000 was 13 times what it dollars that it on average that it trades in the previous 20 days. So if you divide 721 divided by 13 is 55,500. So what it means is that in the last 20 days, the average dollars traded was $55,000 a day. Okay. And now you come to 321 and it trades $721,000 is 13 times the average 55,000 from before. You get it?
Yes. Yep.
That's what the factor is. Proprietary, baby.
Yes, nice.
I dreamed that up.
It's cool. I definitely haven't seen it anywhere else.
So anyway, that's what that factor is, and it's a biggie
Okay.
with DDAmanda. It's a real biggie because uh, that just indicates increased activity. Now, why?
Right.
So you bought it at three. Oh, you okay? Yeah. Well, that answers the question. Yeah, you would have known earlier.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the next one is this is the last one to look at, and then I just have a general question after that, and that's it. The next one is Pura Pura
That rings some bells.
on the February 26th.
Oh yeah, dilution probably, huh?
So I bought it on February 26th. What I'm wondering is I bought it already, when when it showed up here, it would have been too late, obviously, because it would have been at a day.
Yeah.
So do you think now, knowing what we know with or what you taught me with the social media and stuff like that, maybe that would have picked this up?
Maybe.
Interesting. Okay.
Maybe. Yeah. See, the only
And
thing
that's
about this is this. Yeah, you would have found it. Damn, look at this thing. You would have found it the night of the 26th, and if you played it the next day, you wouldn't have really made anything.
correct.
You
That
might
would have been the issue.
you
Yeah.
might have got stuck too.
Yeah. Probably would have got stuck.
So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's really maybe the social media play around with that for that type
Yeah,
of thing.
but
For,
there's a lot of these that just they pop and they drop. Uh,
huh?
but really, what we're looking for is something that pops and keeps going a little bit, at least for a few days. You know what I mean?
I agree. That's what I'm looking for too. Yeah.
But there are a lot of them that just one day wonders. But Jesus Christ, how do you go from? I mean, what is this? $10 million? Wow. I mean, there's trading opportunities after this, and any time a stock trades a lot of money like this, I mean, there are ways to either trade your way out of it, average down. Like, look at the spread here. From 10 cents to 14 cents, from 11 cents to 15, down to 8.5 cents, and then high is 12.80. So there's some opportunities to trade your way out of something like this if you did get stuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it did have halfway decent volatility, all because of so much money going through it. And here's a nice low on 314, 7 cents. But that, yeah, it would have been hard, because it looks, you'd have to play it. Look for support like 840 here, or 850, 880. That was support, and then 12 looks like was the max. 10, yeah, this one would have been a toughie, but you could have done it, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So then, this is a general question. Since now you know more about me and how I trade,
Yeah.
and you've helped me with other things, do you think the best thing with DDAmanda is to focus on? I can do that new intraday thing with the social media,
Right.
and then as far as scans go, do you think I should focus on the inside scan? Are there any other recommendations, or what do you think?
I personally have I'm starting to fall in love with the 200-day low.
200-day
200-day
low.
low
Okay.
scan. Because I've noticed that a lot of runners are coming off a 200-day low. It seems like, Of course, that's a moving target. So, but on the other hand, I mean, you can find. Well, you're more into the Momo, so you can go by the dollars traded. You can go by high factors. You can look for high factors, shit like that. I mean,
Hmm.
stuff that's starting to blow up. You're just gonna have to play with it. It's pretty powerful the things you can search for.
Right.
I'm trying to answer the question. I mean, knowing what you're looking for, we'll definitely go with iHub. I mean, Jesus,
Yeah.
that's where a lot of your Momo starts, I think, and then maybe upgrade to the AK Spy and start playing those. Uh, I don't know if that's really in. Yeah, you know. I mean, those can really move. But if you're more, like I said, she'll find them for you. Okay, she'll find them for you. Then you have to decide whether it's your cup of tea or not. If it's
Sure.
something
Right.
you're looking for, and she can find them early.
Okay.
So
Um, all right. Then the absolute last question is based on something you said earlier. I help level two. I level two really messes me up. It always has.
oh,
Why is iHub level two so good, and do you recommend me looking at it?
okay, I'll tell you why. I'm gonna bring it into my screen. Level two, number. Well, let me start proof. They're color coded. The trades are color coded. Greens are buys, reds are sells. For
Okay.
starters, okay. Um, that's a biggie. The other thing is it has a little mini chart on the level two screen, so you can see you got your real time chart right there in front of you. Let me get a screenshot here. RBMW. Then you can have 5 tabs. Okay. And recently they've closed the market makers. I don't like that. You know. Uh, they still have the trades. What's one of the stocks you're interested in?
Well, I bought, even though this one is bloated, MJNA.
Let's
I'm in two right now.
Oh wow,
MJNA, and
that really went yesterday.
yeah, and I bought it. I'll tell you exactly what I. Uh,
Well, Jay, let me take a screenshot of this, and
okay.
this is what I scrunched the screen down to a little thingy bobber, so I've got 5 tabs. But anyway, let me see if I can send this. Okay, all right, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to gotta bring up. Did that already have? Oh, it's already open. Level two. Man, it's gonna take forever to upload to YouTube. That's okay. Let me show you this. Okay, this is iHub level two. Okay, I just sent you that screenshot.
Okay.
And you'll notice it's a window that's all scrunched up to where the only thing you see is level 2 itself. And there's 5 tabs, so you can have 5 stocks and just a little tiny piece of real estate here. The trades are color coded. You can scroll down on MJNA and you can see like big bid wax. You can see the.
Yeah, I still don't have it. Does it take
It
time to
takes a
get to me?
while. It takes a while. Like I'm looking at the trading. I can still see the trading, the last 100 trades or so on Friday here.
Oh wow, it still shows.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it still shows the trades. Not all of them because it had a lot. It had 500 trades, but it shows the last 100. Here's a buy at 28. Shoot, I can't. My screen is out there. There's a buy at 28. Uh, I'm looking for big whacks. I don't really see any big whacks. There's another buy for 60,000 at 28. Yeah, this thing really blew up. There's another buy. Yeah, this thing really went. I don't see any big bid whacks. Red, you know. Can you
Huh?
see it yet?
I didn't get it, but I guess it takes time.
Look at Skype. It should be there.
I don't have it. I got your other one from earlier.
Did I not send it? Maybe I didn't send it.
Okay, I
Oh,
see you
I
typing.
forgot to send
Oh, there it is.
it.
Now I have it.
Alright.
Okay. Got it.
So anyway, yeah, level 2, baby. I have level 2. Rocks and rolls.
Okay, so because of those things that you said, um,
Like
I
the
mean, you
market
feel,
maker. Well, here's, I don't know. You can see that 3 is green on the ask there. That means
okay.
if it's green, that means somebody just went up. If it's red, that means somebody went down. See what I'm saying?
Are you talking about time and sales?
The trades, but also level 2. Do you see level 2? Can you see this?
I see it. So I see I see the bid
Let me
is
see.
29 black. The green is the ask is 03. So you're saying that 03 was a buy?
No, I'm saying that the market maker
Oh, upped his ask.
it was 2.9 or something before, and now you got 03. And like Costi, CSTI went to 31. He was probably at 30. ETRF went to 32. Okay. GTSM went down. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And on the bid site, Knight went down. He went down to 26 because it's red.
I see what you're
In other
saying.
words, his
Gotcha.
previous one was higher.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And then
So
the
it gives you a little
trades are color.
indication of
Yeah, and
what
then the
they're doing.
trades are color coded. Red is a green is an ask hit offer on the offer. Red is on the bid whack, and the black ones are tweeners. Like the 295, that's in between 29 and 30.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
This is why I
It's
like it. I
interesting.
mean, it's 44 bucks. I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of different level 2s, and I have just, head and shoulders above everybody. Plus, you got little mini chart, so that I can check out like I don't have real time on big boards, but I like to play Twitter puts. Okay, and so now I've got a real time chart of Twitter. I mean, I don't have the market makers, but uh, I would think that Twitter's going to bounce. You know that? I don't know why. I was betting on it bouncing. But see,
Oh yeah.
here's. Let me send you another screenshot.
Yeah.
You would think, looking at the. I mean, it took a huge hit because of those shitty earnings. Oh, this. Okay, let me send you a Twitter screenshot, real time. I like to play options, but not that much. But I like Twitter. I've also lost my ass on this stupid thing. But I made good money at times also. I wish I would have bought 31 puts before those earnings came out. They were cheap as fuck. They were only $1, $2 each. And, Twitter took that huge drop. And those things went bananas.
Wow.
But I missed out on it. I screwed up and didn't buy them.
Okay, I got it. Twitter.
Man, I'm going to have to edit some of this out. I'm showing some pictures and stuff. I'm going to have to go through this video. Crap. edit some things out that are personal and private. Or maybe I'll just make it audio. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, that's it, right? How long have we
That's
gone?
it.
2 hours?
I'm done. Appreciate it.
Funny how 2 hours flies,
It's crazy, right?
huh? Anyway, it's been fun talking to you, Jay. Like, get some more questions down and hook up with me on Skype or whatever, and make some money.
Sounds good.
And let me
Thanks,
know
Hans.
if you want to upgrade the AK Spy. We'll have to coordinate it. I'll have to like terminate this subscription, and then I want to save all your settings, and then you just sign up for AK Spy. Have you got a promo code? You got a promo code, or did you sign up for the Halloween?
I had a promo code for DDAmanda.
Oh, okay.
Or you gave me, I think it
Yeah,
was a Halloween one.
yeah, that'll. Oh, well, okay. Let me put a promo. Here's the promo code. I'll put it in Skype. HAN458.
Got it. Thanks.
So if you decide to go for that, just let me know.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Hans.
You're welcome. Have
Have
a
a
good
good day.
day. You too.
Okay.